I'm a depressed CEO. I'm no one. I'm alone.
Traits general society. I don't play a lot of games online, so I'm not speaking to younger people on a very regular basis. So when people are coming at me with like new words for old things that I've already got a word for, I'm fucking...
Yeah, well, I mean, I've kind of like started to phase out of being on the hot trends of slang. Because I've started to give less of a fuck. Basically.
Oh, you start to slide, don't you?
Yeah. So like now, like 2 years ago, any meme, any slang, I'd know exactly what it was. And now I'll just be like, I don't know what.
But you often school me on slang, and I have to ask you, Ed, what do you mean?
What is that?
Yeah, what have you said there?
But yeah, my
I like that though.
Yeah, you know, I try and stay relevant.
Are you a Gen Z?
I think I'm technically a millennial. I'm 97. I think I'm like just in millennial, but I don't think I'm a millennial though.
Are you on the cusp? Are you sat on the edge of the moon,
I'm on the edge,
looking into Gen Z, looking into the pool of Gen Z,
looking down, going, I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah, just dipping your toe in,
just a little bit,
like the figure on DreamWorks, like sat on the moon fishing.
That's like, me. Yeah, but for slang,
I like to call it degenerate Z.
Degenerate Z.
Yeah,
degenerate Z is so valid. It's so
I've
true.
literally just come up with that right now.
I love that. I love
degenerate Z.
Apparently they're good at fucking. The younger generation.
I wouldn't know. I'd never sleep with someone in Gen Z. You can cut that. That's cut.
I was told this from a reliable source, an older fellow that I know who has a younger girlfriend now.
Okay, we need to know numbers because this is getting sketchy.
What do you mean?
How old is he? How young is she?
He's like 30 and she's like 22.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no.
Yeah, fine.
So
we got. I think we're all good with that in the room now.
It's on. Andy's got his head in his hands. It's onside. It's onside, but he was like...
It's onside, I like
It's
that.
onside, but he was like, before that, he was going out with somebody older than him, and he's like, oh, I've never been with anybody so boring in bed. And then his new missus, he's like, she's insane.
I would have assumed it was the other way round.
She's insane. Apparently, she's insane. He's like, I don't know what to do with all this.
It's porn.
Corrupting
the youth.
I don't know what to do with all this sexual energy.
All this pornography is corrupting the youth.
Not now, because of Keir Starmer's woke joke ban.
Big up NordVPN. Sponsoring today's podcast is NordVPN. If you want to wank still and stick it to the man and to the camera, then NordVPN, guys.
I can't believe we've started with wanking. It's been like 2 minutes and we've gone wanking.
I didn't think we'd start with wanking. But
no, I didn't either. But you know,
wanking's usually how it starts.
This is twice in 2 days for me. Weirdly, this was a subject that came up on the other podcast, and we did that.
You've only wanked twice in 2 days. That's
God,
rookie numbers. Come on,
God no. I'm a.
Well, I don't
masturbate.
You've gone woke with your wanking.
Sure, I'm celibate, and it has been 3 months.
He's got painfully large bollocks.
What's it called? Semen retention. Makes you a better man.
You have to. You know those what people don't discuss about semen retention is that you ever seen those?
Why?
Is the
you
flavour?
ever seen those pilots that do those tests when they're in the fucking G-force?
Oh yeah.
They have to go, and they have to make all the blood rush to their head. That's me whenever I need to retain my celibacy.
That sounds dangerous.
No, it's actually quite normal.
We're joined here today by our wonderful guest, Ed Farmer. For those who didn't know, hello, mate. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I knew this was going to be a silly episode, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy you're here.
Most relaxed guest we've so far.
We've waited for you for so long.
It's been a minute, hasn't it? We've been planning for a while.
We've been trying to get you in, but obviously I know this. The listeners won't know this yet, but you're quite busy. You have quite a busy schedule.
You could say that.
Yeah,
you could say that.
You're touring world and that.
Touring world, tour de Lincolnshire, touring Boston.
Tour de Boston.
Yeah, I have been very busy. I'm definitely burnt out, but I'm at the end of a very busy sort of like 8-9 months.
And do you get a bit of downtime towards the end of this year?
Yeah, so like next month I've only got a couple shows.
Nice. So, and what's an average month look like for like normal working times?
I might be home for 3 days.
Yeah. So that's like 27, 28 days.
Yeah, on the road doing whatever it is. Yeah.
And what is it that you do, Ed, for the listeners at home?
So I do event show production for events, mostly for music artists now, and bands, or mostly DJs actually. But I do lighting, visuals, show design for shows for artists.
It's mad what you do.
Do you think?
Like the videos you put up on socials of what you do, it's crazy.
Thank you.
Like it's such a rare skill.
It's very niche for sure.
How do you fall into that? As a lad from Boston, a fan of 50 Sniffs. How do you fall into that?
A massive fan of 50 Sniffs.
How do you fall into that?
I mean, I've always been one of those kids that was like really into technology, computers. You know, like we had the world's shittest computer in our household.
Yeah.
On the dial-up, it was a Windows ME computer. If you've ever heard of that, it's like this really weird.
Isn't ME like a disease that old people die of? I think
ME stood for Millennium Edition. So it was between.
You don't know the Millennium Edition.
I don't know. I'm
just after 98, was it?
It's between 98 and 2000.
We've discussed this already. Me and Andy are boomers. Just leave us alone, and we'll just rot away in the corner, thinking that peng is still a good word.
Peng's still.
We don't talk about Windows 7. That was never.
No, it didn't. I liked 7.
I don't talk about Windows.
I also
mate.
niche reference. Really liked Vista.
I don't know, man.
I mean,
Vista was the one I hated. Sorry, Windows 7's actually.
7 was fine. 8 got weird, and then it's just been weird since.
I know what Windows Vista is. Do you know what Windows Vista is?
What, me?
My kind of Windows.
I've heard of it, but yeah.
My kind of era. Windows XP, I know that one as well.
No,
my
XP
kind of era.
was goat. I think goated.
Don't you have a Windows XP tattoo?
I never really.
I'm sure. Was it Windows XP?
Andy, put it away.
Vista.
Andy, put it away.
When Andy falls asleep, he goes dun 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 dun.
Oh, no, I love that.
Isn't it? Dun, dun, dun.
At the end of every
up.
podcast, you just power him down, and he stays in the corner. Just
sometimes
waiting
every
for
now
you
and
to turn
again,
it
you
back
just go doo-dung.
I really, yeah. when his USB disconnects, I really do fear for like Christmas time. He's been here
for his car.
He's gonna be here for weeks. He's gonna be stuck in here for weeks.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Was it warm enough for you today?
We'll have to leave some food.
Got my slippers.
We'll have to leave. Well, there'll be lots of Christmas chocolate and stuff. It'd be all right. So go back to let's go back to you. So you had a shit computer, Windows Multiple Sclerosis Edition.
That's the one, yeah. So I was just always into like just technology and doing stuff with computers and that kind of thing. Got really into it at school. I had a teacher which I think was like fundamental in me just pursuing even remotely this kind of path. His name was Mr. Hannum.
Shout out to Mr.
And
Hannum.
he was like the big IT guy, but he was like too cool. Like he had a 200-inch projector in the classroom and he'd play Modern Warfare 2 on it at lunch, which he got told off for a lot because obviously it's an 18 plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was just a really cool guy, and I got into doing like the sound. It was always sound first for me, so I was doing a lot of sound for like the school plays, school talent shows, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then went to college, did music technology at Stamford College.
Nice.
Loved it. Went to uni in Leeds, did the same thing again. And while I was in university, I'd kind of reached out to like every venue that I could find.
Yeah.
Emailed them all. Can I shadow you? And one guy got back to me from Canal Mills. His name was Taro. I always get his surname wrong. His name's Taro.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, just come down. So I went down to Canal Mills. It's like a big warehouse
Canal
venue.
Mills is quite a cool venue. I saw Bondax there.
It doesn't exist anymore.
2015.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
It was quite a cool
I think
venue.
I was there actually.
Yeah, you probably worked
Yeah,
there.
it was an incredible space that I think Leeds is kind of missing now, really. There's not a lot going on in Leeds anymore. Everything's been shut down or repurposed.
I'm heading to Leeds on Saturday, so I'll fill you in on that. But yeah, maybe.
I'm also in Leeds on Saturday.
Oh, shit.
I'm at the Warehouse.
Are we together? Maybe.
I'm doing D&B All-Stars at the Warehouse Leeds Halloween special.
See you there.
But yeah, so that's what I did. And then went to the venue. I did audio did audio there for like a couple of weeks. And then one day he was just like, oh, you can do lights, right? And I was like, what? And he went, see ya, and left me to it.
One fateful day.
And then I was like, I guess I'll try and figure this out. And I've got like a natural affinity with technology. And I was like, oh, this is actually pretty fun.
And autism kicked in.
And, you know, in a venue like that where it's DJs, you've just got a big sound desk. You just load the same show file every week. It's 2 channels, you know, that's it. There's no mixing bands. And I was kind of falling out of love with it. And the lighting thing was there. And I was like, I could be a bit more creative and get more involved. And that's where it started, really.
So when you say, sorry, about the mixing desk and like loading the same things, is that just like the same levels and the same sort of sound So you clip certain bits so that doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because
Like,
the sound is sort of, for people that have no idea how this works, do you mean like the sound is sort of set up to the venue so it sounds best?
well, it's like so like all that's already done,
right?
And I know that what's going to come in is going to be this hot, the signal's going to be this loud,
Yeah.
and it's going to come in these channels,
And they're probably going to redline the fuck out of it.
Yeah, so it's all it's all limited. You know, I was a big fan of a punishment limiter as a audio engineer.
Yeah, it suddenly becomes loads quieter, and you're like, "What's
in
going
the
on?"
DJ
Like,
booth, you just put if they clip the master, the DJ booth just gets quieter and quieter and quieter until they go sorry.
Yeah.
And then they correct it.
I've had a few of those in my time.
I love it. And then if
Andy's never had one of them.
they're still doing it. The other one was to put delay on one monitor speaker. So that it just sounds like they're clanging.
What the fuck's going on with this sound? It's awful.
To them, everything's a clang. They can't mix. They've lost control.
These are like industry secrets as well that you're sharing here.
Yeah,
so some DJs might not know this is happening.
The promoter comes up to you and says, "Oh, can you just do this to make it louder?" And you go, "Yeah." And then you have a fader that's called the DFA fader. It's D.F.A in the little screen for the name, and it just stands for does fuck all. And you just push the fader up, and they go, "Oh yeah, no, that sounds well better."
That a few times on with producers and stuff like that. Having the delay though, Jesus, that's evil.
That is cruel.
That is cruel.
It's criminal.
Imagine
really.
working with a delay, Andy, while you're trying to fucking mix.
But then you moved into the world of lights.
Yeah.
So is this at Canal Mills still?
Yeah, Canal Mills. For like the whole time I was there,
when did you become the light guy?
I just kind of became like the venue tech. So it was like I did everything. So I still did the audio, but it was
but audio's
you
like
set
done.
it and forget it.
Yeah.
So I'd do the lights, and then just got really interested in it. Started learning about it online. Everything's self-taught. It's like a real self-teaching thing because it's so niche.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Lots of YouTube. Lots of what's DMX? What is that? How does it work?
It's a rapper, isn't it?
Apart from the rapper,
Apart from the rapper, I couldn't even tell you what DMX stands for. I think it's a German thing, but it's basically the protocol of how lights talk to each other.
Right.
And like understanding how that works is pretty fundamental.
You had to learn German?
No, but maybe I should.
Yeah.
Then I'd be able to pronounce it.
You worry about AI taking over that reins.
But
it's something that
Dave worries about AI quite a lot. You probably know this.
Yeah, AI is worrying, but it's already being used to kind of make things better and like push the boundaries of what we can do in show production. But
you can't have
because
that
it's so niche and everyone like the AI can't set the lights up, right? They can't go and build the lights currently. The robot can't go and put a lighting rig up for probably 10, 15 years still. I would say it's quite difficult to do that. I think for a robot. So because of that, and because it's such a niche industry, everyone's kind of like bands together. So if everyone in the industry goes, well, we're not fucking doing these gigs if you're going to put this AI operator on the line desk.
Yeah.
We're not going to set your lights up. So it just won't make its way in.
I feel like it's like on the fly as well, where you have to adapt to like the songs. So it's more like you're going along with the songs.
It's
I'm trying to find out
element.
where AI would even predict that in its model. Whereas if you know the tracks, you obviously know.
Well, I mean, I feel
what's
like
coming up.
I feel like some of my lights have got an AI element to them because they do like light to sound. So you have like a microphone in the light where it like reads.
It might be very basic.
Yeah, it's very basic.
Yeah,
but I mean,
well,
I guess from my experience, I guess that might be where it goes.
Yeah, well, there was already some stuff. I think is there one with Record Box? It's like a little thing you plug in and it will like analyze the song and it goes, oh well, these are obviously the kick drums, so I'm going to make it flash white.
Yeah.
There's ones where you can program that yourself, but I feel like there's an AI version that's coming out. But the application for that is just for like Steve's. Well, what was my old company called? Ed's Dynamic Discos Limited when I was like 15.
Amazing.
Let me come to your mum's wedding or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of the market for it, where the way that it actually looks isn't that important. Because
Yeah,
with what I
sure,
do, the way it looks has to be perfect. Otherwise,
I saw you
what's the
did one of my favourite things while I was flicking through your Instagram. I saw a Nokia set up
Oh,
where
Nokia.
So
DJ Boo
sick.
was in
Boo's
the fucking
Nokia.
inside of a gigantic Nokia screen.
Yeah, that was a
and
fun
it's fucking
project.
amazing.
Yeah.
Have you
I
still
looked at that, I was
got?
like, that's really cool.
Have you still got the Nokia?
This is a subject of contention, but I think we do still have the Nokia, but we can't seem to get rid of it because like, what do you do with that? Right,
A gigantic
can
Nokia
we-
it's
phone.
like 3 meters tall.
Is
the
it-
buttons all light up.
Is it
and
accessible for for private use?
It's in a garage. It's in a garage. So,
Okay.
So you're thinking what I'm thinking?
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm thinking what you're thinking. You know,
I think I'm thinking what you're thinking.
You know
as
what I'm
well.
thinking. You know,
We had a
We
couple.
fucked the Nokia.
yeah.
Oh, what?
I want to rub myself
We've
against.
Wait a minute, what?
we've tried to fuck it off loads, but it just seems to keep we're like, oh, should we just do the Nokia one more time? And we'll do it, and then we're like, oh, we need to get rid of this. It's so big and so difficult to work.
It's kind
with.
of on point
built
for a
it?
3310
So
because
the actual kind of like Nokia itself was built by a company called Visual Architects that are based in Manchester.
Nice. Yeah, I actually know of them.
Yeah, they're pretty
I'll
big
put
in the
up a
game,
video
that
of
sort of
it
stuff.
here, I think.
And they did a great job. And then the kind of the screen in the back is like just, I hide the screen and add it in on site depending on where we are, what we're doing.
So is the screen kind of like a video wall?
Yeah, so
Almost.
originally it was literally a video wall. And
Yeah.
the first show we did, we had the Nokia, and then Boo was like in the Nokia and the screen was behind him. So it looked like he was in the phone screen.
Sick.
But then for the other shows after that, it didn't work very well in those venues. So instead, we just made it like a flush screen to the Nokia, and it was behind him. So he's like
Nice.
Redden and Leeds, for example, he stood in front of the Nokia, and the Nokia's doing Nokia things behind him.
I feel like we've zapped quite far forwards with the Nokia because that's kind of more recent times.
Yeah.
My fault. That's
Yeah.
me derailing that.
But that's absolutely fine because it's essential and it needed talking about. After Canal Mills, where are you going? In your
just
journey.
like I'd worked a lot as what you'd call an LX tech and a video tech, which is like the people that build the screens, build the lights, and then you'd operate as well a lot of the time, but it's, for like small stuff. So it's nothing like too intense. And I did that for like basically up until like COVID times. And then after COVID, there was this weird it was always a very gate kept industry. Like the good jobs are gate kept by people that have been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah, of course.
But then because of COVID, all these guys start getting jobs, I'm an Uber driver now, or I'm doing delivery, or I'm a lorry driver, or all these different things.
They all fucked off.
Yeah, and it left a vacuum because when the industry came back, they were like, well, actually, I am 40 and I've got 3 kids, and it's actually been nice to see them grow up for a change.
Yeah, not
instead
just
of being away
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go back. And then loads of people didn't. So then there was this vacuum of I was working in London for at this venue called Tobacco Dock, like every single day for like probably 6 months, going there all the time, staying in hotels, and it was the first time I'd like made any real money in the industry because up north there's not a lot of money in it.
That's true.
Yeah.
You get paid less for DJing up here as well. I guess maybe you get paid more in Manchester than you do in Sheffield, but generally speaking, the money's less
Just
up here.
because there's the stuff's not happening, the budgets aren't there.
Yeah.
So I did that for a while, and then sorry, that was actually when was that?
So was that just after COVID, like 2021?
Yeah, so that's just after COVID.
And at this point, you just previous to that, like I'd seen you in Ibiza. You were working in.
I totally forgot that. I did
You're
that.
working Ibiza Rocks.
Just try and
right?
trauma block that out of my mind.
Was it that bad?
No, well, I've got like such a love-hate relationship for that place. Not for the island. I love the island. It's a beautiful place. It's wicked. It gets a bad rep, but it's just a beautiful place.
It is beyond all the kind of people just say it's Essex on steroids now, but actually the reason that island is special is still there.
Yeah.
You just have to look for it.
Yeah, for sure.
And people can't be asked.
Yeah, people can't be asked. But also, I saw a clip today from like this guy that's normally a bit of a bell end on social media, and I was like, this is actually really like based what he's saying.
So that's a slang term. There we go. Based. I know what that one means though.
And it was like
you know what based is? It's when you shove a thing up a turkey's arse, isn't it? Is that right?
That comment in itself is based.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
Absolutely.
Cool. Right.
You bob on, mate.
So
Well
that's like he just said what's going on with the like the youth now and like the 20 people in their 20s. It's like a bunch of lads go to Magaluf, they don't take any content, they don't film anything, they just go drink beer, have a laugh, have a good time.
Yeah.
He's like, and now it's all, we've got to be ready at 9 because we've got this booking at X place in Ibiza, and we've got to take these photos, and then we've got to go do this and we've got to do that. He's like, what happened to having some beers on the beach with a few girls or whatever? And he's like, then the girls, they're picking their outfits out 9 months before they go, and it's all like, it's so above the shoulders and not like just go and have fun, just go and
the anxiety of being young is crazy.
It is.
I did see Andy do that video today actually.
He did, yeah.
Yeah,
It was actually Andy. I didn't want to out him like that because I did say he's normally a bell end online.
So Andy's back this week, by the way, guys, and we really missed him last week. How was Farside,
Yeah, it
Andy?
was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's good.
Smashed it, from what I heard.
Who told you that?
Three separate people that were in the crowd.
Okay, fair enough. No, it was great. It was a really good show, and Kid Acne smashed it as well. It was great.
Amazing. Good to have you back doing the hip hop thing.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah,
Yeah?
good. Yeah, it's just
Another big show this weekend as well, Andy.
a lot of pile of shows this weekend. Yeah.
Well, no, you're doing one this weekend, aren't
Yeah,
you? Is it
no.
Phonetics?
Oh yeah, Giles. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, Giles.
Oh yeah, just a little show this weekend, just me and Giles Peterson.
Yeah.
Yeah, when's that? Saturday?
We've got a guest here. Come on,
We do, but
They're talking to me.
Is it Saturday?
We're all friends.
It's Friday. Yeah,
Friday. So if you're looking for something to do, is it sold out?
it is sold out. Yeah.
Okay. If you're looking for something to do, don't go see Andy because it's sold out. Anyway,
Unless you're already going,
unless you're already going,
then definitely go.
Yeah.
Come and say hello.
Ask Andy about his tattoos, all that.
Yeah. The dream is somebody random comes up to him while he's scratching and he's like,
Shows your tattoos.
"Oh, what does I see that Superman tattoo you got on your back?"
You know what? People have started mentioning to me, but so because yeah,
Who started mentioning it?
well, people you know anyway. I mean, fingers crossed. Someone
Is it your
someone out
wife?
there-
Is it your wife? Does she like the idea?
Fingers crossed, someone out there is finding it funny as well. So when I said that out loud, yes,
Based, dude. Based.
So based.
Fucking based. Andy's always based.
Sorry, Ed, where were we?
Just a beef, I think, really.
Yeah, we were talking about IB.
So before I did this stuff in London after COVID, it was like the end of I was kind of getting a bit bored of things. I was doing a lot of like small club stuff, and it was like every week was getting the same.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of student nights that I wasn't really into and stuff like that. And then this opportunity came to go work at Ibiza Rocks, and I did that 2019. Then COVID happened just after.
With my man Chris Page, by the way, shout out.
He's a legend, by the way. He really tried to like fight my corner a lot with a lot of like the sort of issues with working there. He's honestly a gem of a person.
Genuinely one in a million kind of guy.
Yeah,
yeah,
100%. 100%.
Really nice guy.
And it was a really good summer. It was just really difficult. Like
long hours,
crazy hours.
Yeah,
there's this. You're going out drinking all the time. I was like 22 or whatever. Like it's super fun. You're just kind of damaging yourself repeatedly. And
you're 22 and you're in Ibiza working for the season. You've got a job that's like actually paid. I know there's people out there.
You say
like,
actually paid, but that's debatable because it was so poorly paid that. Shout out to Ibiza Rocks, by the way, for that.
Sorry, I don't think they're coming on.
I can't wait for the cease and desist.
I don't think they're coming on.
No, it was fun, you know. But part of the thing is they say it's like, well, you're in Ibiza, you're living in a Ibiza dream, and it's like
that's how they sell it to you.
Cool, I do like eating though and paying rent. You know?
Yeah.
So it's quite a crucial part of being in Ibiza and living.
You live in the Ibizan dream.
It's expensive over there, man.
You're penniless, you know. Yeah. I get that.
That was what I did for that year. It was pretty insane. We did some crazy shows like Murky Festival. It was like the last ever Murky Festival they did.
Yeah.
Because I think
so for people that don't know, that's Stormzy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And he brings in
like
everyone. Guest MCs like Dave.
It literally Dave, like D Block.
Yeah.
Gig, every single person you could think of.
Of the new kind of wave grime.
It was a lot of drill, a lot of new grime.
Drill. Sorry, yeah.
And the DJs as well.
And Boomer.
Tiffany Calver did the craziest set right before Stormzy. It was going off.
She's sick.
So sick.
She took over from Charlie Sloth on Radio 1,
I believe
right?
so, yeah.
Yeah.
And she just, I remember, I'll never forget the moment, but she's playing one song and then she just like did a really fast wheel up on it and then just went whipping excursion and the whole place just exploded and I was just like, this is insane. Like this is my Woodstock.
Yeah.
Because it was out of control. Like,
is that
I won't speak too much on the legalities of it, but like we had probably twice as many people as meant to be in there because there was about 3,000 people outside the venue with no tickets, and then they suddenly realised, oh, there's 20 security, 3,000 of us. If we just kind of just push them out of the way, we can just go in. I went back over there during COVID. Right. They were actually open.
Oh yeah.
But it was super weird. So it was like, let's like skirt the edge of the law just enough so that all these outdoor places can stay open. So it was like, you weren't allowed to dance. So you weren't allowed to stand up on your bed. So it was only beds.
You had to lie
with
down
your group
perfectly still on your bed.
Yeah, and you had to stay in your thing and just sit there while Danny Beck plays bangers.
Shout out to Danny Beck, by the way.
Big time, yeah. Absolute
Such a sick DJ.
His knowledge of music is like, he is like the chat GPT of music.
It's fucking ridiculous. And also the way that Danny puts music tracks together. Anybody that's listening to this that hasn't heard Danny DJ, just try and find some of his mixes or clips or whatever online. They're
I would
so
recommend
good.
it. He's one of those guys. He'll go for like SoundCloud and find like a real niche, like it's got like 400 plays, but it's a banger remix, and just be like, I'm going to play that today.
Nails it.
And it's always.
I don't know
good.
where he finds the time to do that either, because every time I see him, he just seemed to be like socializing, like having a good time. I feel like he goes through SoundCloud for like 20 minutes, finds like 800 bangers, and then he's like, yeah, cool, that's my set.
I think he's just plugged into the cloud, like wirelessly.
Like
his brain is just
circling
connected to this big cloud of music, and it just streams straight into his frontal cortex.
Could be,
and that's it. That's
it
how he
could
does
be.
it.
You know, Andy's probably got very positive opinions on Danny.
Definitely, yeah, very good DJ, hip hop DJ as well.
He is a hip hop DJ.
He does a bit of everything, doesn't he?
As in he's from. I mean, he learned his craft as a hip hop DJ.
He did learn his craft as a hip hop DJ.
Better DJs.
Yeah, I think that's why he's part of the reason he's so good, because I feel like it is a real craft in that side of DJing. It's real about the technique, and it's real techy, isn't it?
100%. 100%.
Yeah, he's a really cool dude. But yeah, that was a weird couple years through COVID.
The COVID thing was so funny, because I remember doing gigs and having a room full of people, absolutely rammed, hammered, all sat around a table being told that they can't stand up, they can't dance. If they have to go to the toilet, they have to form a human chain and like shit into each other's hands, and then like put that in the disposal bag
from
at the end
2
of the
meters.
table. Yeah, from 2 meters away. And it was just so stupid, because I'm like, just either let people be in the venue and like
just send it, just go for it.
Screen it as best you can.
Yeah.
Be like, have you got any symptoms of COVID? No. Have you done a little test if you can? Yes. Have you got COVID? No. Okay, cool. Come on in. Like, you got to screen it the best you can. But there was no fucking point, because anybody being in that building, if you had COVID, you're probably going to get it.
And now that you've shared that opinion, you're demonetized.
Yeah.
You're cancelled.
Yes, probably. Yeah.
And that's the end of the podcast. So thanks, guys.
Well, this is going to get like 3 or 4 views now.
Yeah, it's going to get
YouTube's
shadow banned.
YouTube's shadow banning this, which I keep saying about our episodes, actually, by the way. Are we shadow banned? It's fine. Dave's having a little scroll. He's lost interest in this entire conversation. What are you looking at? You on Reddit? Are you on Girls Gone Wild?
I was literally on Pornhub. Sorry.
Are you on NordVPN? Sponsored today's episode.
Well, we're sponsored.
Yeah.
They contacted me saying you've got to spend at least 10 minutes on your phone make sure you scroll in and make sure the VPN works.
And
so
you got to screen record it and put it in to the pod.
Is that Yorkshire Bricked Up? That you?
Yeah.
Yorkshire Bricked Up.
He thought that was a genuine.
Yeah, no, Ed, you did think that was a genuine sponsor last week, right?
Yeah. Because of the way that you kind of had to cram it in, and it was right at the 30-minute mark, and I was like, oh, they must have agreed to play it in the first 30 minutes of the podcast.
And I messed it up because it's on the soundboard and it kept cutting in halfway through. I was like, oh, fuck.
You sounded like...
Is it still on there?
Yeah, it's still on
We have a little blaster one now.
I'll just leave it with.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
But yeah, that was that anyway. The COVID stuff happened, and then I left, did the kind of corporate AV stuff in London.
So what's corporate AV stuff in London look like?
Like, you know, just boring. Well, some of it's boring, some of it's really interesting. Like I've got information on really like quite niche topics, because it's like, oh, you've done AV for the Insurance Awards 2024 or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, just real kind of niche.
How do you get them gigs then? Is that just like
from that vacuum, and then just like
shared in that community? Like, fucking hell, we need someone to do sound and light in this guy's. There's
a lot of who you know. Like, if you're in like, there's a couple WhatsApp groups that are like specifically where people be like, got this job, need a person to do this. This is the rate. This is whatever.
Who's been instrumental in you getting in the right places with these things? Have you got some people that you want to like shout out?
I think in terms of the corporate world, it's just myself, really. To be honest,
shout out to yourself.
Shout out to myself. You know, just networking to as many people as possible. I don't think anyone was particularly instrumental in that growth of my career there.
Yeah.
But what I would say is the next step of my career was when I got into doing the stuff for the artists, which was always the dream. But you've got to find the clients, find the artists. And for me, it was the first show I did as Until Dawn, which is the name of my kind of company that does the show design.
Yeah, check out Ed's company, give him a follow. It is really good stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
At Until Dawn.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually at We Are Until Dawn.
Sorry.
And the first show was for Headaches. We've been friends for years. We actually lived together in lockdown for like 4 or 5 months. We
cool.
We ran a few companies. We did a sample pack company called By the Producer, which was kind of the whole point. It was to just put money in artists' pockets at a time where they couldn't make any other income.
And Headaches is doing bits in the drum and bass.
Yeah,
world.
yeah. And
Like if you don't know this world, you're listening to this podcast. Like Headaches is doing headline shows, touring the world, doing absolute bits. So in that world, a pretty big name. Was he that big when you lived with him?
No, so during that period, I remember we had like, we had many conversations about like, the music industry and what he wanted to do. And he was real like adamant. He's like, I'm not going back to DJing. I'm not going back to making music. I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to do my business and whatever. And I was just like, dude, you got to go back. You love it. And he was like, no. And then the first show that he got booked for afterwards, he came back after and he was like, I was wrong. I love it so much.
Yes. Okay, cool. I love to hear that.
And then that's when he really like went full speed ahead, put all that skill he had in marketing, which, we were doing over lockdown and all this different stuff. And he really just was like, I'm going to do me. And
I'm going to do this.
I want to do, he's like, I want to do like a show, like an AV show, because no one was really doing it.
Yeah.
And that's when My Home Is the Rave was born. And that was my first client where it was like.
So when was that? What year was that?
So that must have been 2022.
So 2022, My Home Is the Rave, Headaches tour.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of like sporadic shows, but like a lot of big stuff. And then there was a tour as well. There was a small tour first. I ended up not being able to do it because of like health reasons. So I couldn't do it.
Right.
And then I jumped back into it and we were doing these big ones. We did like Warehouse Project was like the first one.
Yeah.
Crazy show.
So is this the first time you've done Warehouse Project or worked Warehouse Project?
Yeah, it was the first time I've done Warehouse Project.
So you walk into Warehouse Project and you're like, this is a big So for anybody that doesn't know, Warehouse Project, massive rave in Manchester.
I think it's the biggest venue in the UK capacity. It's 15,000 cap.
There you go, 15,000 cap venue. That's a big thing.
It's huge.
And you're walking in there going, right, cool. I've got to light this cunt up then.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's also few less views.
Yeah.
Drop a C-bomb.
Yeah. And I've also lost a client. Cheers. We call the client a C word.
What? No. But like not Warehouse Project.
This,
our C-bombs.
Yeah.
It's a big old sea of a venue.
Yeah, I was basically we just did visuals for that show for a long time. So I was doing like which is the visual side is all the stuff on the big LED screens.
Yeah. So it's kind of like live video as Headaches' DJ.
It's like DJing with like 10 faders.
Yeah.
And each fader is a different song, but it's actually a different video. And you're chopping and changing them to the music.
Yeah. And how do you guys get together pre doing Warehouse Project and have like a rehearsal? Yeah,
so we had rehearsals.
Like in the same way
we call it previs most of the time, which is because we have like piece of software. There's a couple of different softwares that do it. I use one called Capture. There's another one called Depends. It's really popular but really expensive.
Yeah.
And you get a big TV in the room, and it's got a 3D model of whatever the show is, wherever it is, with all the buildings there, all the physical fixtures there, all the lighting fixtures, the screens, and then you connect to the lighting desk, connect the visual laptop to this other computer, and it's literally like it is the show. So you're seeing what the show is going to look like in real time before you go and do it.
Is it not, when you're lining them up and stuff on different like panels and
on the LED screen? Yeah, a lot of that's done like on the processor, and then if like shows where instead of it being a big square or a big rectangular screen, it will be like when it's like quite creative and there's like loads of little panels everywhere and whatever. That's when the software we use is called Resolume, and it's called output
messed
mapping.
around with Resolume a tiny bit.
Yeah, so you're basically going like, well, this part of the screen's here on because the processor that runs the screen is kind of dumb, right? So you send that a 4K feed, but then the screen's not 4K. It's like panels, and they're just wired together in series. So like, say that you've got the main screen is the first couple rows of panels, so it's the first couple blocks of your output.
Yeah.
And then you've got the DJ booth, and obviously in the real world, the DJ booth is underneath the main screen, but then on the map, the DJ booth's actually over here because that's where it is in the series. So then that software is to go, I'm taking this from here and I'm putting it over here, And that's what that
I
is
see,
for.
right.
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted to, like, I don't think I'd be trusted with that job because I'd be like, right, I want to slip in a fucking weird image every now and again. Just
No comment, officer. I've
I mean?
put some rogue stuff on video walls in places I shouldn't. Like
just spamming it in, just a quick, I don't know, shot of a cock or something. Dip. Okay, wait.
Is that exactly what you've done?
I don't think I've done a cock, but I've definitely done some things that like it's
Nudes
normally
of-
like inside jokes or
Nudes of the artist.
like we used to do some really funny stuff with like with lasers, right? So you've got lasers, yeah,
Yeah.
big bright lasery things, right? And
Mm-hmm.
when you're looking at it from the crowd, it's look at these beams. Oh, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
If you actually turn around and look at the back of the room, you can see what it's actually projecting, right? So it's just like it might just be dots, or it might be lines, or it might be like you can literally project. You could do like the logo of a football club, any image you want.
Yeah.
But you can also do text. Now text from front way
I already got mine. I forgot it.
looks fine. Looks just like the laser's doing some cool stuff. It's doing this. Oh wow, looks really cool. But if you actually turn around, like in Canal Mills, we used to put like, anyone got any K? And like put it across the back of the venue.
I know what mine is.
And like just like anyone else think this song sucks? Just shit like
my
that.
God.
So the only person that can see it is the DJ. So the DJ's there would just be like, that was a clang, mate. And it's just like bzzz, across the back of the venue. Just, that was a clang, mate. And we had some fun with it.
I would put Bush did 9/11.
Yeah, that's
That's a good one.
Just put that up.
I think
Just
it's-
flash it
That's
up.
a good one.
I think that's true as well, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
More
we don't-
demonetization.
We don't like to spread disinformation in this podcast.
No,
but
allegedly.
that's definitely
Allegedly.
That's definitely true.
Allegedly.
Definitely allegedly true.
Definitely allegedly true.
That's the real title of Oasis album. Definitely allegedly.
Definitely allegedly.
Yeah.
Officer.
Definitely allegedly officer.
Yeah, you've got to put officer in there.
Yeah.
And then no comment was the follow-up EP.
It might as well have been. So hold on. Where are we at? We've got you're going on tour with Headaches.
Yeah, and
then who sees you on this tour? Who sees you doing these bits for Headaches?
in what sense?
Because you now work with other artists as well. So did other artists see you doing this stuff?
Yeah, and that's that kind of. I've had a conversation about this the other day with something like, how do you get clients? It's like once you get one, if you do a good job and it's covered well enough, and there's with Headaches, it's when I post reels where I'm doing a Headaches show and I tag Headaches in it or hashtag him, they get like 200k views no matter what. Doesn't matter if it's a bad video or not. People can just search that hashtag all the time.
Yeah.
So, I think the fact that it was him as well, and he made it so meteoric in terms of his rise.
Mm-hmm.
It was noticed. What he was doing was noticed by a lot of people. So therefore, all those other people in drum and bass, and this is what's great is I was involved in the drum and bass scene for years when I was at uni. So I was like a promoter. I used to run a drum and bass night.
Nice.
So I made
What was
friends.
that called?
Reload Records. It was called. Me and my
Nice.
mate Campbell used to run that.
Where did you do that in Leeds?
We used to do it a lot at Old Red Bus Station.
I know of that venue. Yeah.
And then
Very cool.
we did the O2 Academy one time. We did Church Leeds, which was a sick venue,
Yeah.
but is now like just a derelict church again.
Yeah,
I think the university bought it, but the roof's been condemned or something like that.
I remember walking past that one. It's in.
It's by like the University of Leeds Library.
Yeah.
It's right on the edge of where you get into Hyde Park territory.
That's right. Yeah. I used to cycle past it.
It's it was a cool place, man, because it was literally like a real it's like them a bit like Halo in Bournemouth, I think, is like a Gothic church, isn't it? It's
Like
the same-
doing raves somewhere that you shouldn't be doing them.
Yeah, I
I
think-
or like using the building for not its intended purpose.
It's very
This is-
sinful behaviour, I think, doing it in a
Yeah.
church, really.
But that's kind of why those venues work the best, right?
Yeah. I think all my favourite venues in the UK are the ones that's like, this used to be a
Something else.
something mill, and
Yeah.
now we're raving in it, and it's still
Yeah.
when they keep like all the old stuff, that the character of the building is still
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So like that's why Printworks is so iconic.
You can see like Victorian men getting crushed to death in the corner.
Yeah, like that.
But also over in the other corner, there's someone in a K-hole.
People lost limbs in this place. by accident.
Yeah.
You know, people's fathers didn't come home because
Yeah.
they got pulled through the Printworks.
You know, children were forced, like
It just
slaved
adds to the
in
vibe.
here.
It just adds to the vibe.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
But no,
yeah.
like it is like all about the character, and like that's why like Warehouse Project amazing. That depot Mayfield is sick because it's
Depot
literally
Mayfield
a train
is-
station,
Yeah, it's a cool venue.
and
It's a
they
cool
make
venue.
no, it's a train station, and we're doing a rave in here. But yeah, I think I think the point we were actually talking about was people who saw it, right? Who saw the show.
Yeah.
So people that saw the show was Inside the Night Management, and they look after, they're a management company for artists. They look after Boo, Turno, Simula, and now they're all clients of mine as well. And then I've moved into the pop world recently. I managed to get on a tour with Flow, which is like the UK's modern day answer to Destiny's Child, I would say.
Love Flow. They're great.
You know Flow, yeah.
You're literally just back from them.
Yeah, we just did Europe and UK.
I like that Cardboard Box tune.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're still doing that. It's quite old now, but
no,
I love that
They
tune.
do still do it. It's the same album because the tour got delayed. It was meant to be the UK, Europe, then America.
Yeah.
But then one of them, she like broke her ankle or something. So they didn't do the UK, Europe, then they did America, and then they moved the tour, the UK side to the end. So it's like they're touring an album that's realistically you'd probably have stopped touring that album by now, but because of the delay, they're still doing it. So it's that it is that album.
It is the Cardboard Box album.
It's the AAA, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And it was they're brilliant. They're really good live. A lot of energy. It's a real like sexy like
Oh mate, they're great. They're brilliant.
It's amazing.
If you've not heard Flow, check them out. They're wicked.
I would say to do.
So
that.
what's the difference, I guess, between doing? Because I guess you're moving from like the underground DJ world into the pop world. What's the difference?
So that like
in like level of production
with a show like that, you are always taking kind of like a floor package, which is like you go into a venue, you tie into the house rig, which is like the lights and stuff that are already in the building, always there.
Yeah.
And then your floor package is the stuff that you bring that goes on the floor.
What's the worst house rig you've seen?
Oh, there's been some terrible ones.
Yeah.
To be fair, the most recent one in recent memory was we did an AV show a couple of weeks ago for Graphics in London.
Right.
It's a real small venue.
You don't have to name the venue.
No, it's a real small venue, and it was a great venue, and we had a lot of fun there. But like we were bringing in such cool, new, expensive, crazy stuff.
Yeah.
That it just made their stuff beyond obsolete. So we just turned it all off. We just only used our stuff. We didn't. We just literally. I was like, just turn it all off, mate. I don't want it. He's like, you don't want to use any of the lights, and I was like,
these boomer lights.
I was like, I really don't. They're like moving head that's like this big from like Dynamic Disco's Ed from 2008 or whatever.
What's the like equipment and stuff like in terms of like recent years? Like how fast has stuff advanced? Like
it's been crazy the last few years. I feel like we're getting to a point now where it's going to pause a little bit though.
Yeah, because shit's so good.
Yeah,
like it can't get better than this
like,
kind of thing.
There's a lot of like people just kind of rehashing, like manufacturers rehashing similar things to each other.
Like Alpha Theta or Pioneer or whatever you want to call them, adding a USB-C port to a deck.
That's huge, mate.
Massive, yeah.
Huge.
Order a Mackies from the new CDJ 3000s.
Yeah,
they'll only cost you $5,000, but
it's insane how much they cost.
Some real niche sort of techie talk on this, but I think it's important because also there's people that listen to this that are interested in this side of things.
Yeah.
And we love tech, don't we? Dave is still scrolling Pornhub, I think.
No, I've just chubbed up from the tech talk, to be honest. I'm in tech corner over here, and I chubbed up. Yeah, bastard. I'm trying to think of these new
really
Pioneer CD. Yeah,
pretty chubbed up over there.
Thank you. Yeah,
it's impressive, actually.
Yeah, thank you. I'm thinking of these new Pioneers that got released. Not even called Pioneers. They're a different brand that's coming out, and I think somebody's trying to really push them. It's this big famous DJ on YouTube, and he's actually English.
James Hype.
Is that him?
James
he makes
Hype.
he's famous for making songs like 30 seconds, real quick or whatever.
James Hype, because
and he's pushing these new CDJs, and I'm like, what the fuck are these?
Yeah, he plays on CDJ 2000 Nexus 2s, which are quite old now. Like probably nearly a decade up. Like they're pretty old, aren't they?
They're 2016, I think they were released.
Yeah, so they're nearly a decade old, right?
Yeah.
Since then, you've had the 3000, which everyone else uses, but the way that he uses them, the way that they've built the 3000, it's kind of doesn't. It can't keep up with what he's trying to do because of the way that it loads the music.
So he's using some new
So he's using an
kids
old
on
one.
the block.
So he's been using an old one for ages, but he's a massive DJ. And then they sent it, Alpha Theta is the name
Alpha
of them
Theta,
now.
that's it. There
And
we go.
they sent him, I think it was like in April, they sent him some to test and to like abuse so they can make it right. And he's just there fingering the fuck out of it, out of the hotkeys.
So like you're saying, this tech is getting
And now he
stale.
uses it because it's actually good.
Used to DJ with him in a venue called Crystal in Sheffield.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he was the main room DJ.
Where do these decks end? Like, what's the?
It doesn't end.
Surely it gets to a
end.
point now that we're good, man.
Yeah.
With 3000s, we're there.
We've built Rome. Now burn it down and build
What
it
more
again.
can you add? I mean, when decks combine with visuals.
Yeah.
But
Well,
then
We
again,
do that already, to be fair.
I guess at some point you get a robotic Andy H hand to come and do your scratching for you.
Just comes in out the side.
Sometimes when I DJ, I dream of Andy H standing behind a curtain behind me, so like he can be like my scratching hands,
He just comes in
and I can
corrects,
do like all the other bits, and Andy can just come in and do the scratching hands.
just comes in and corrects your beat match because you're like
Just
you're
a
like a 32 out.
microsecond out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I can just hear the
Yeah.
frequencies aren't quite right. We're getting a bit of
It's true. He's a consummate professional.
what's the word?
Turbulence.
When the
Clang.
when the signals both going the opposite way and
they cancel each other out.
not summation, the opposite.
When they
Phasing. No one wants
He
phase.
just stepped in and went, when they phase, come on.
He doesn't want to be here.
these-
He doesn't want to be here, everyone. But we've got him back. It's nice. It's nice to have him back. Sometimes you got to let him out. Do you know
It's
what I mean?
nice to be back, you know.
Do you know what? Look at that.
I texted you that earlier. I said,
You
I
did. No,
said
you
I
did
would- I
actually
did
say
miss
you're
it.
excited to be back. Not like you've ever left.
To a point.
Yeah, no.
He was here when I got it in the corner, switched off,
yeah.
and we turned him on,
Yeah, and it's weird how you turn him on.
and then we turned him on.
It's,
And then we turned him on.
see, so you've gone from, by the way, doing corporate AV work to warehouse project.
Yeah,
In
and,
quite a short
yeah,
span of time.
and like
How's that been? How's that been for you, as a fan of this music and as a fan of like,
stressful, but also like just incredible. Like
yeah,
it's it's the stuff I do. I've done 40 flights this year. 40.
yeah.
I've
That's
done.
a one big fucking carbon footprint.
Well, when Digital ID starts doing carbon footprint, I'm cooked. My career's over. You know? When they go, this man's driving 30,000 miles a year in his car and flying 40 times, they're going to be like, you're gone.
Yeah,
I saw this video of an airline and I was shocked because they're trying to do cheaper tickets. And they're going, and they're just showcasing what they potentially, this new airline wants to push.
Right.
And to save on money and seating, you should see this seating. And you can get double the capacity in this
This isn't the standing flights from.
it's like half standing.
This
You're
isn't
like,
the standing flights from Ryanair, is it?
yeah, have you seen these?
Yeah.
And I was like,
They've
fuck
been
me.
trying to do that for years,
Yeah.
but they can't get it.
I hope that
signed off.
never goes
Kind of
through.
greenlit.
Have you seen the
just
one?
stood
have
up
you
holding
seen
onto a thing like on a bus.
Have you seen the other
Turbulence.
concept where it's double deckered, right? So
Yeah.
you're sat and then like there's
Yes.
a chair here, and it's just like the side on phone. And the caption's just like, imagine the guy in front of you just guffs. While you're sat on the plane, and the guy in front of you just farts directly into your face, and then it's just getting recirculated around the plane. Oh, that'd be awful.
Just trying to hen us in like battery hens, aren't they?
I actually-
Ryanair would love to offer an option where your cabin's not pressurized, but you've got an oxygen mask.
Yeah,
But your
They-
ticket's like loads cheaper.
If they could get away with it, they fucking would.
Yeah.
They get rid
I
of the doors
always-
and everything.
like on the short flights and like the European flights, the smaller planes, always get extra legroom normally, because
Man's doing all right.
it's just like I need to be comfortable. It's going to be like a 20-hour day. Or whatever. Like sometimes I'll fly to the country, do a show, fly back same day,
Yeah.
drive airport, drive back. Like it's a lot.
How are you keeping your shit together with all this?
I'm not. I'm heavily medicated.
Yeah.
I need help.
Do you need to get a little bit tipsy
Well,
on a flight?
that's
or
why you're here.
Are you a nervous flyer? Or?
No, I get on. I've developed this ability now to get on a plane, and before the doors even close, I'm asleep, and then I wake up when we've landed. A lot of the time, on the long haul, not so
Yeah.
much, but on the short ones, I've got this neck pillow I got on Amazon, which is the best thing I've ever bought. Like I've bought the ones that the ones you get in the airports,
Yeah.
and they're just shit. There's
Yeah,
like
they are.
shitty beanbag that you've got around your neck.
Yeah.
Jeff
This
Bezos
is-
strikes again.
This is like a memory foam one, and it was like a tenner.
Yeah.
And it is the best thing ever. You put it on, and it's like it like buckles together at the front here by your neck.
Whoa.
So
Might
it
just
like
get-
Look
doesn't
like you've been
move.
in a nasty accident when you're
Yeah,
wearing
and
it.
you just, and then I've got an eye mask. That's
That's
me.
it. No, what's
That's
on
me.
your eye? What does it say on your eye mask?
It says,
Hey babe, wake me up when we land.
yeah. It says, please don't fucking disturb me. I've got a 13-hour day ahead.
Please don't give me a wet willy in
It
midair.
says, no, I don't want the tuna mayo sandwich that you're going to give me. Leave me alone.
Well, talking of sandwiches, I'm trying to make this a tradition, but your meal deal.
What's your meal deal?
Actually, don't go for a sandwich.
Oh,
I go for a wrap.
Hold.
I go for a wrap.
Not bad.
Because last year when I was like on my big like health kick weight loss thing, which I did, I lost 6 stone last year, but I put 3 back on.
you're looking good though, man.
I feel all right. Feel all right.
You're looking good.
But yeah,
Looking peng.
I'd start doing this thing where I was like, on the side of the food packaging, you've got like the little boxes with colours. So you got like your
colours,
salt, your whatever. And they're either green, amber, or red. And I was looking at them and I was like, all these sandwiches are red. Like they're like 120% of your daily salt intake. And so I was like, this isn't good. Or like, especially if you're on the road and you've got to eat stuff like that. But then I found like the chicken and bacon wraps, the Caesar one. Yeah, like the Co-op one is my favourite.
Yeah.
They are all
Dave
green.
exclusively shops at the Co-op, as you all know. Doesn't go anywhere else.
I love the Co-op.
Yeah.
The Co-op is the one. Co-op curtain, big ups.
Co-op curtain, respect.
Every single time.
Yeah, just got to watch out for the Whibbit and Curtain Elite that
I go in
hang
there,
out outside.
I go in there and Margaret, 62 behind the counter, she's every single time. She
like
loves
based whenever she sees your meal.
So based.
Yeah.
She looks at it and she goes, "You're the goat, man." So that's goated.
I know what that means.
But I get.
Come on, I'm not ancient. I know what goat means.
What's your crisp? Go on.
So I don't get crisps either because again, the health thing, right?
Health kick.
And this is probably someone's going to probably.
This is the most depressing meal.
Someone's going to probably give me loads of shit for this because it's probably not healthy at all. But I get Fridge Raiders, the world's smelliest chicken ever.
It is like when my wife opens a packet
It's
in my
insane.
car. I'm genuinely like, it's like you're eating dog food.
But
it's awful.
It is just chicken.
It's
so
awful.
It's
My
kind of,
wife's ears from back at home has just gone like that because she's a refrigerator girl.
They're fucking awful.
They stink,
They
mate.
stink.
They do
and
stink.
And your farts stink after you've had them. They're disgusting.
but they
not
are
eat them.
just chicken, right? So again,
And water.
it's all like fairly okay.
And satay.
So it's all off the
Satay.
floor.
Yeah.
What is
Mechanically
MSG?
recovered
meat? MRM.
Mechanically recovered meat. Yeah.
Delicious. Just
Robot
mash it all
meat.
together.
AI meat.
You know what that always reminds me of? You remember when Jamie Oliver did that thing where he was like trying to convince kids like how bad fast food was?
Yeah.
And he's like showing them how a chicken nugget's made and how gross. He's like throwing the bones in there, bit of beak, like just making it as disgusting as possible, blending it up, and they're all going, and then he does the whole bit and he goes, "So how many of you would not eat a chicken nugget after seeing that?" And they all just go, I want a chicken nugget. Like they don't give a shit.
Well, you're making this into nuggets, are you, mate?
Mate, he's so defeated. He's just stood there like, oh, my
Took away
career's over.
Took away Twizzlers, didn't he? The cunt.
Yeah, and
That's
Pasta
another one.
Kings, mate.
Sense that
R.I.P.
one.
the Pasta Kings.
Oh man.
They took away everything good from us slowly.
Made turkey burgers were so good. Turkey dinosaurs were so good.
Before we go off the beaten path, I need to know the drink.
Sometimes.
If it's a water, I swear
Oh
to
my
God.
god.
Is
It's
it
the
a water?
worst meal deal I've ever heard.
It's either normally a Pepsi Max
Yeah.
or a Lucasade Sport. And then if they've got them, they do a Lucasade that's like the pink one, the pink lemonade one. That is banging,
Never
mate.
tried that.
Mate, that is
No
fire.
water though.
Sometimes water.
Oh my god.
But only because when I was on a health
the
kick,
podcast.
you know.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
1 out of 10.
Stop it right now.
1 out of 10 for that.
Stop this whole thing right now.
1 out of 10. What's food like on tour?
Let's
talk
on
tour
proper
food.
tours where you're like on a tour bus or you're like, like if you're with someone like, I don't know, I did a Ronan Keating tour a few years ago.
Did you?
What's Rona Keane eating? I'll be looking over his shoulder.
We had like catering, so there's a company that toured with us and they made us food every day and it was delicious. It's really good, really healthy, really nice.
You sitting with Ronan?
Yeah, he sat with us.
Go, hello, Ed. You know what? Life is a roller coaster. Sometimes you just got to ride it.
That is
You
exactly what he
got
said
right
almost
in.
every morning at breakfast,
No, it's
word
not.
for word.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Is
Life
it?
is a
No.
rule.
Imagine
He's
if,
actually
imagine
really,
if Ronan like quoted himself. That'd be sick.
He's actually really sound.
Yeah.
It was quite funny because when we were on the tour, it was when you remember his son went on Love Island for like 30 seconds and got booted off.
I don't know about this, no, but that's funny.
So his son went on
30
there
seconds.
and like
Speed running it.
the day before it went on the TV. He's like, hey, my son's on there, I'm a bit nervous, you know. He said his game plan is he's not gonna mention that I'm his dad. He's just gonna do his own thing. A bit like it was the same year that football guy's daughter was on there.
What's his name?
Who's
No,
really famous.
no man Keating.
No man Keating. I think it's Jack.
Jack
I want to say it's
Keating.
Jack. Yeah, but it was the same year that that guy's daughter was on there who's like a famous footballer or.
I don't watch Love Island,
Yeah,
mate, so
I'm
you're
not.
going to have to fill in the blanks.
I
on
don't
that one
either,
for me, I'm sorry.
but basically she was like, no one knew that she was his daughter because she didn't say anything about it to anyone. She was just like, I want to go on there and be myself and people like me for me and not for who my dad is. And then he was like, I'm going to do the same thing. And Ronan's going, yeah, he's going to do the same thing, whatever, right? That night, obviously the show goes live. We're on the tour bus. Ronan's in a hotel, I think, somewhere. But we were like, that song's so good.
It is banger.
It is actually so good.
Yeah.
That was one of my favourite things of the whole tour.
Are you doing like your light projections and all that?
So I was just a tech for that. So I just like set the lights up and then just make sure they all stay on while someone else operates it.
Nice.
Finish this Love Island story.
Sorry. So we sit there watching it and we're like, let's watch his son go on Love Island, right? And he goes on there and he gets like maybe 30 seconds of screen time, right, in the episode, quite early on. And he's talking to Gemma. Her name is Gemma something. Can't remember her last name. But he's talking to this Gemma girl who's the one whose dad's the famous footballer.
Gemma Shearer.
Owen. Michael Owen's daughter.
Right.
Gemma Owen.
Right, okay.
Gemma Owen is there. And in the 30 seconds, it's just him sat there talking to her. About 3 words in, it goes a bit dead. The conversation just goes, yeah, so my dad's Ronan Keating.
My dad.
Bear in mind, he's
My dad's
not
Ronan
going to
Keating.
do this. And he's just gone, yeah, my dad's Ronan Keating and your dad's famous as well, right? And she's just like,
fuck.
she's just like, I don't know what you're on about.
Just ratted her out.
And then you don't see him again until the end of the episode where he just gets booed off. That's it. And then the next day we all come in. Twitter was having an absolute field day with him, right? Because he had, like a big, he had a big tattoo across his chest.
Twitter's savage, man.
Just a roller coaster.
No, but it said like a big calligraphy writing where it's all swirly, right? It said like, live, love, laugh. I don't know, something like that. But the Twitter had edited it in Photoshop to say life is a roller coaster. So I'm like creased, and we go to breakfast the next day, and I'm like, good morning, and he's like, don't talk to me about it.
Is it Edward?
And then I was like, have you seen
Is
this?
it a good morning?
You literally pull it up.
I was like, have you seen this? And he was like, yes, I've seen that. And I was like, you should get that tattoo, man. It's hilarious. Like,
Is he watching his socials, Ronan?
watching who's so?
Is he like on? Is he active on
Or
the
does he
old
get him
socials?
I don't really know, to be fair. I only really spoke to him during, food times, meal times.
Do you reckon the other boys in Boyzone are like in a WhatsApp group just ripping him? Seeing your lad here, life is a roller coaster and all that.
I reckon they must be. They must. That must have
I'd
got
love
sent
to
to
be
him.
in that WhatsApp
What was the
group.
one on Twitter? Someone's son being massively tall. He's fucking massive.
Gary Barlow.
Gary Barlow.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That
was good.
That was a good one.
That's when
Gary Barlow's son's massive.
That's
and
when the
Photoshopping
internet's like
him.
the best.
That's when it's at its best. When it's just silly jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think that is when the internet is at its best.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what it's just become, isn't it? It's just like a pit of humour
Yeah.
and diabolical humour as well.
Yeah. And then just the people
Twitter
being
comments.
angry.
Twitter comments are savage, but sometimes I enjoy reading them. Like fucking hell. Some of them like tear through people. You got to have a thick skin, man.
You know
You
the
do.
funniest one I've ever seen in my entire life is D Block Europe.
I do, yeah.
So Young Ads was like beefing some guy on Twitter. This is like a couple of years ago. The guy was like, he's beefing this guy, whatever, and then the guy just replies to him and just goes, "What are you gonna do, bro? Lick my pussy?" Because like all of his songs are just about him scranning box.
Yeah.
Every single song is just like, "Hey, the pussy."
Yeah. I can
And I was like,
never
that
really
is-
understand what they're saying because
I was
obviously
like, you can't come
I'm
back from that.
I'm a boomer, so I don't.
You can't come back from that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like game over territory.
I'm not quick enough to be on social media. If you pay me, Jim, would you?
Scranning box, by the way, fantastic.
If you pay me, would you let me manage your social media?
No,
Oh, okay.
no,
Do you not
because nothing would get done.
No, a lot will get done.
No,
but it'll be just-
nothing would get done.
It'll be a weak burst of just me just ruining your whole career. Then I'll be like bullets now, but still won't paying.
No, it'd be a week burst of you being like one day really in, and then the rest of the week just completely forgetting about it, and then being like, "Oh shit, yeah, I was meant to do that thing," and then I'd come back to him and be like, "That was a bit of a weird day, like a week ago. Should I delete this half a post that you put out for me?"
Yeah, yeah.
half a post.
I fucking hate social media the best of
And the
the
post
time,
just
so.
says, "I love scranning box."
Yeah, we love scranning box. To be fair,
That is quite a disgusting thing I just said there. It's fair, isn't it?
that's good.
You've highlighted to me that maybe my vernacular is actually gross.
I think
Just love
box is-
scranning box, man.
I think box is quite a tame kind
But
of
I'll
term.
only use the word box in the context of scranning box. Those two words together, I would not use it on its own.
I like the term predator's mouth.
You said that on the episode with Paul Maria.
Did I?
You said you
I did. Yeah, I tried to get that one.
You asked her if
in,
her vagina looked like Predator's mouth.
Looks like some I don't know, some low bit count RuneScape avatar.
Oh yeah. Yeah, fucking. Was you a RuneScape
She's trying to
boy
tell us
or
a
no?
really serious story
No,
about
actually.
menopause.
No, I was a World of Warcraft boy though for a little
Yeah, I
bit.
was. Wow, yeah.
But I've got mates that play RuneScape even now. One of my mates runs a RuneScape company.
It's mental what you can do now.
Mate,
I did
as a
videos for a
job.
long time.
They-
Video edit, by the way. Take a drink.
They
I
did a video.
One
Yeah,
shot.
man, yeah. I did videos for a RuneScape company where they'd boost your account. So people, like, it's a full-time job that you have to get. Like, RuneScape's intense. I'd never played it, but people fucking pay other
These sentences
people.
for me is not a non-gamer. Sorry,
Imagine
it's
this:
just insane.
people, if you got a busy life, but you love RuneScape, right? You could pay me to level up your account. This is crazy. There's a whole industry based around it.
The backstory of that in RuneScape is actually so insane because the people that do it, they call them Venis. They're Venezuelans, right? They're called Venis in the RuneScape community.
Oh, you're
And
going deep.
they're basically people that live in Venezuela and their currency and economy is so bad that they can make more money by farming gold in RuneScape and then selling it for dollars than by going to work in any
Wow.
job in their whole community, which is insane.
That's wild.
And that's like, it's a whole industry.
In your World of Warcraft days, did you ever buy gold?
No,
I did.
no.
I had to meet a dodgy. Like, you'd
Yeah,
buy
it's
it on a
like
website.
like a drug deal,
What?
isn't it? You go down like an alleyway.
Yeah. If
meet,
you couldn't
meet me
be
in the Northern
bothered,
Barrens.
there would be websites where you could actually just pay Great British pounds and like, I'll get fucking 100 gold for £1 or whatever.
What
And
does
then
that do for
Somebody
you?
would meet you in game and be like, are you Dave? I'm like, yeah, I'm Dave. He goes, there you go. They just transfer it. That was a thing. I did that a few times.
That is
What does
very much
that?
a
What
thing.
does that give you? I don't understand.
It's
What does that
better
mean
gear, mate.
for people that gear?
Yeah.
Gear.
Gear. What you're on about?
Yeah, so you go
Yeah.
to the gold trade, right, and then you go. That's like a drug deal. And then you go get gear in game.
Yeah. It's
You need
crazy.
to. I feel like for people that don't play like RPG games, just saying like, yeah, just go and buy gear with gold. It's some like medieval drug deal. Without the content, what is gear?
Which sounds a lot more exciting now than I thought it was. So
My
everyone bagged up in.
Everyone's getting on the packet.
Is everyone
in
bagged up?
RuneScape.
My
We can't mention the incident, by the
my
way.
favorite thing.
What incident?
Yeah, the
We can't mention.
Oh,
We
no,
can't
no,
mention
no, not the incident.
I'll
my
talk
favourite
about
thing to do in massively multiplayer online games, especially when it's like an open world and you can actually interact with other humans on another side of a keyboard, is to literally just go up to them and just beg for money, just grift. Just be like, just give us a few currency, mate. And that is something I just type. It's my favourite thing to do. Just stand in Ogrimmar, if you know where Ogrimmar is, and just start begging for gold.
For the horde.
What
the
time
horde.
in the morning is this? In
Loktar
real
Ogar.
world.
In the real world.
What are you wearing?
All hours.
Yeah.
I was an orc hunter. I don't know what your first character was on.
Mine was
What-
an orc hunter, actually. My first
Was
ever
it?
one. Yeah.
Congratulations. What pet did you have?
I liked it was like a snapjaw something.
Oh, yeah, the little snapjaw thing.
No,
I
it was
tamed
like
the big fucking monster. But I can't remember what it's called. There's a big fire beast one that you had to tame.
Then like what happened next was I tamed that, and then I discovered females in the real world, and I was like, actually, maybe I should deactivate my World of Warcraft.
I discovered a female
now
that
I'm
put up with
16.
it.
And then I
That's-
started playing it again when I was about 20 because I was like, this isn't going well for me out in the real world.
I remember one of Dave's relationships where your poor girlfriend would sit on the bed in your bedroom and you would just sit in the corner and play games and have your headset on and she'd be like reading a book or something like
This certain girl never read a book in her life.
okay,
so
whatever she was
couldn't
doing
read.
on a laptop or watching
she
watching
was
a
probably
film
listening
or,
to Beyonce crying. Let's be honest. You know you are. If you ever watch
Shout out to you.
yeah, carry on the story.
If you like it,
unbelievable.
then you should have put a ring on it.
And did she not like my girl? I can't remember. I was locked in.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I was
she
thinking,
didn't like it.
I was thinking about a different. I was thinking.
I don't know
about
why
a
that didn't
different
work
part.
out. Actually,
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just think it's just sad, isn't it? Sometimes that you just come round. Yeah, come round. We'll have loads of fun. And she just sits on your bed and watches you play games.
there's nothing hotter. What do you mean?
Would it not be hotter if you were watching her
Babe,
play
come to
games?
bed. No, I've got to grind. I've got to
Yeah.
meet this person and fucking wow.
I've got weeklies to do.
I've got my weeklies, my dailies,
I've
my
got
weeklies.
I've got gold to pick up here. It's a shady deal.
I just found a girl now that just puts up with it.
Yeah.
She looks it.
What does
gets
she?
hot
What
for
does
it.
she do?
Reads books. She's actually an intellectual. So
How
She's sat in
ironic
another
is what
room
you
reading
just
the
said.
book. I'm like, oh, I just bought 100 gold from an orc in there for £1. So I've just learned the theory of evolution.
Well done,
Great.
babe.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got
yeah.
the gold. Well
Yeah,
done.
good for you.
Are you winning, son?
You ever? You know that meme. No, she supports me in my gaming addiction now.
That's cute. I'm really
You're
happy.
just jealous because you've got that box of games over there, which we need to pull out at some point.
I do have a box of games over there, which we're going to pull out at some point. Yeah, I had to get them out of my house.
Do you mind if I take them? We'll talk about it after.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after. Ed, I wanted to talk about some of your favourite moments from touring because you've done some mad shows lately. You've done Coachella.
I did this year, yeah. Actually, it's crazy, really.
Is this the first time you've ever done it?
Yeah, first time I've ever done Coachella. This year has been a year of many firsts. It's like been one of those years where it's like the best year of my life in terms of my career, but then like really difficult in terms of adjusting to that level of
intensity,
like, intensity of the touring, of the level of the show, like it's got to be perfect. At those levels, it can't be mistakes.
There's a mad pressure to that, right?
Yeah, for sure. And getting used to that has been tough, but I'm pretty confident now with everything I do, really, to be honest. You're
absolutely smashing it, and everything that I've seen online that you do, I know on the online world isn't the real world, but like the clips that you put up of the shows that you put together and the level of show and the level of production on those shows is like really above and beyond.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'd love to hear some of your favourite moments from the last sort of crazy year.
I think Coachella's definitely up there because it's Coachella, right?
Who were you working with at Coachella?
So that was with Salute.
Love Salute.
Salute is wicked.
Amazing.
The music is vibes. Vibes. And just being at Coachella as a whole, and then after we did our main set on the Sahara stage, Salute or Felix played a couple other sets, and one of them was at Dolab, and it was like a 5-way back-to-back with like Sammy Vergi, Opidan.
Yeah.
I can't remember who else was on it. I was pretty
heaviness from the UK
but
scene.
It was just vibes, and it was just going off, and I was like, "This is really cool." Festival.
Were you working at this point? You just watching?
No, just watching. We were done for the day, just watching the set, having a bit of a party. Yeah, it was really good. So the Coachella's definitely up there because it's Coachella, man. It's crazy.
You got to see it once in your life, right?
Doing Redden and Leeds with Boo was really big because that's the first time I've took a touring production. And had to book a lorry and had, you know what I mean? Had to book a truck to bring it to the stage, work out the logistics of getting it on in time, getting it off, all that sort of stuff.
How many people are you working with these kind of shows?
I wanted to ask that question. Is it just a solo thing, or is it like you've got?
So it's just me and my company, but then I have like other mates that have their own companies, and we kind of sub-hire each other in for stuff. So
mesh together.
Oh, that's it.
So we had three. So we had a lighting operator, a video operator, and one technician was our like touring party in terms of the techs. Then we also had the tour manager as well.
Yeah.
And then we had local crew, which is just like basically like hands. They're called stage hands, so they're there to just help you push things on.
In terms of gear, like what are you looking about?
So that was we got a full Arctic lorry for that, but not because we had that much kit, but because it needed to be able to roll off the lorry, roll on as made as possible to save both time and.
So you're rolling off the Nokia basically, aren't you?
Yeah, it come off it's in two halves.
Yeah.
So we rolled it off, and then it gets built on stage with a motor in the roof, picks the top up, and we land it, bolt it together. But then,
how quickly are you having to turn this around, by the way? What's your turnaround on this? Like half an hour or?
So in the morning, I think we had 2 hours for loading. So we kind of had 2 hours to get it in, build it, test it. It's all good. Take it off, roll it to the side.
Yeah.
And then the changeover is 15 minutes. So we'd roll it on 15 minutes.
I mean, even that's crazy, isn't it? Like some of the shows that we do, me and Andy work at a venue called Foundry in Sheffield, and they have bands on before they do club nights. There's a tech team that turn the venue from like a live gig into a club night, and it's not like loads and loads and loads and loads of work, but it's still
it's
like
fast paced though.
It's fast paced and it's a quick build, and that turnaround's
I'm getting confused
insane.
a bit. Like you don't. Stupid question, but are the screens already there?
At Redden and Leeds, yeah. Other than
do you have like screens on hand ready to go, like these big?
So those ones are already. They're like so. You got house kit. It's just anything that's already there.
Sure, and
then you've got the touring kit. So like Redden and Leeds, for example, they've all got all the screens are there, all the lights on the roof are there, and then we're just adding stuff on the floor.
Yeah.
But then you might also add stuff in the roof if you're a massive artist. If you big headliner, you might have your own flown rig as well.
Which you're not far away from working with, really. 'Cause
Yeah.
Where was Boo's show? Was it main stage as well?
We were on the Chevron with the really cool like LED
Amazing
net above people.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a highlight of the show. That was really good.
Awesome.
And I did D&B All Stars Portugal Festival this year as well, and that was the first time I've done a kind of like bespoke, custom built stage. So we built a giant pyramid. So I worked with an old friend of mine called Anna Prunella. She owns Bizarre Decor, Bizarre Studios,
right?
And they a bit like visual architects. They make custom decor and that sort of stuff. So she built this pyramid, and I added the lights to it, and we drew it one out and made it a reality. I think it's on my Instagram as well. It's mega. We had fire shooting out the top of it and everything. It was really good fun.
So sick.
So
I wanted to ask you about your work with Dub Tendo as well.
I love Dub Tendo. Shout out to Kirk Holland, legend.
Yeah.
That's just like an organic thing. I met Kirk in Ibiza. We became good friends, hung out loads. You know, he'd asked me to help him on bits here and there, Bolter Festival, stuff like that. And then,
they're particularly smashing it this year.
Oh, it's huge.
Absolutely nailing it.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
It's so popular right now. I just unfortunately don't get a lot of time to go to the shows anymore because I've got my own stuff going on.
Of course.
But the Donkey Kong outfit, I am Donkey Kong.
You are Donkey Kong.
And only I'm allowed to be Donkey Kong forever. Yeah. It's like in the bylaws of Dubtendo.
Yeah,
so they've got all these outfits for everyone. For anyone that doesn't know, it's like a Nintendo-themed club night DJ
You got to check them out. They're so much fun.
And everyone dresses up in Mario character outfits. So I was Donkey Kong, and that's it. There's no one else allowed to be Donkey Kong. I've got the outfit. It's just me. I am Donkey Kong.
That's like in stone. Written in stone.
Who would you dress up as, Jim? From the Nintendo franchise.
I only know like 3 or 4 characters. I'd be Toad, I think.
Yeah, actually,
I could imagine you pulling off a Toad.
Yeah, I could see that.
I've been Toad before.
Have you?
Yeah.
By the AA.
In the old.
I'll be King Cooper, dude, for sure.
King Cooper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think Andy would be fucking. Come on, then, Princess Peach.
Go on then.
Go on then.
Princess Peach, I guess.
Oh God, if I have to.
Wario.
Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Give us one of those.
Woohoo! Andy, that was really good. Yeah.
No words.
You not played Super Mario, Andy, ever?
I've played Super Mario. Of course, I've played Super Mario.
Yeah.
What's your favourite gaming console, Andy?
Old school. I like the old school ones. And I've played Super Mario.
What's an old school one? What's the old school? What like what?
Old school one. Like
Pong.
A proper old school one.
Like a Super Nintendo.
Atari.
No, all right. Yeah. Atari Amiga.
Yeah. Atari Amiga.
He looked at my keyboard that boy. It wasn't Atari that. Oh, wait, it's not Andy. It's Xbox. But
It's modelled like it.
Nice.
It's old school.
What have you got coming up, Ed, that you're looking forward to?
So next month I'm only doing 3 shows. I'm doing Sonny Fodera. We're doing an arena tour.
We've barely spoken about that, but you work with Sonny as well.
I do work with Sonny, yeah.
And that came about after the HeadX stuff?
Yeah, that kind of gave me the portfolio doing the drum and bass stuff. But the actual connect for that was shout out to my good friend Elliot Young.
Nice.
He's a photographer in the music industry. And
Big up
also
Elliot.
Sonny's tour manager. We came up together in the lead scene. He'd always be photography at events that I was doing lights at.
Nice.
Then he went to Ibiza. Then the next year I went to Ibiza Rocks, and he was at Ibiza Rocks. And then we spent together a year there. And then we just always stay in touch. And then they needed someone, and he pushed for me to do it. And
it's just kind of who you meet, isn't it? And like keeping in touch with them, just being sound to them.
Yeah, 100% networking is really important.
Yeah,
you know, it's probably 80% of what we do is networking in this industry.
So for people that are looking to get into it, that you'd advise just go out and be amongst it and just see people and speak to them.
Yeah, just put yourself out there and just be authentic. I think is a massive thing. 100%. If people see through it really easy. I think if you're not authentic, especially in this industry, I think.
I agree, man.
That would be my advice. Yeah, just go out there, meet people, ask to do stuff for free. I didn't make any money for the first 5 years of my career. I was like getting £10 an hour and stuff like that.
For the love.
Yeah, for the love. But you've got to love it. It's such a rough job in terms of like, you see the cool show, it all looks amazing.
Yeah, on Instagram it looks like fucking real, but then you're
traveling around, but then it's like but the people are like, oh, you get to all these places, and I'm like, no, I get to see the inside of my car, then the inside of the airport, then the inside of the plane, the inside of the other airport, a taxi, my hotel room, the
Yeah.
venue, and then backwards.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
yeah.
have time to go and like.
Take a picture
go
next
see
to the Eiffel
this.
Tower
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, yeah.
Although I did do that last week.
I basically see the inside of my house, inside of co-op, inside of my house,
The inside of co-op. The walk between, but you're on your phone.
Yeah.
So you're in your safe space there.
Yeah.
You're on the internet.
I mean, people
The inside
say,
of your house, the inside of the internet, the inside of the co-op,
Yeah.
the inside of
Ogramar.
the internet.
oh, inside of our grandma.
Ogramar. I
Yeah.
don't know what that is.
The auction
Don't
house.
worry about it. Inside the auction house.
Inside the auction house.
I don't know what it
Meet
is.
fucking Ronnie K for gold. Come back. The inside of my arsehole.
The inside of your arsehole.
Whoa.
Do
Wonderful.
you visit that often?
Actually, no.
Well, we discussed at the beginning of this episode. He's on a woke jelking ban.
Absolutely.
Don't they? What's the NHS recommendation to visit your arsehole?
At least once a week.
Is it once a week? Is it?
Yeah.
Just
I
to
visit our grandma more.
Check the
That is
check the
that is
prostate and whatnot.
official NHS advice. Yeah, at least once a
Yep.
week
That is the guidance.
until you're Andy's age. Then it's twice a week, I think. Wednesdays and Sundays.
Not now, Andy.
Specifically.
Not now.
Not right
Jesus.
now, Andy. Not right now. Just a little bit later.
No, he's doing it.
A little bit later.
That doesn't look right.
Andy just swore, which is very uncharacteristic. We should leave him alone. We've missed him. Obviously, it's wonderful to have him back. Sorry, Ed, I interrupted before. I got excited about Sonny for Terry. So you're saying things that you have coming up that you're looking forward to. So you got some shows with Sonny.
Yeah, we're doing three arena shows in Cardiff, Glasgow, and Co-op Live Manchester.
Mate, amazing.
Yeah, really cool.
Huge venues.
Yeah, really cool. Looking forward to those, and then I'm potentially doing something with Notion as well in November, December.
Awesome.
Which
Maybe
is one of my favourite 140 bassline producers ever.
Yeah.
And the new sound that he has as well is so cool.
Sick.
That Forwards album, amazing.
Very exciting to hear that.
Yeah, that's what I got coming up. Looking forward to it.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
One final thing before we go. You made yourself debt free this year.
I did.
You posted a lovely little thing, and it was very inspiring. I know that for a while there was some unpaid invoices, but when they got paid, you posted something saying, "I've now cleared all my debt. I'm debt free. And if you want to know how to do it, then DM me and I'll tell you."
Good luck.
Is that the advice that they would have got if
Fucking good luck.
they'd have DM'd you?
No, genuinely, if anyone does want some advice, please reach out. But also, I can only give so much advice.
Hello.
Because obviously it depends how much money you can make doing what you do, And
Little overview.
but it was been tough. I was in debt for since just before COVID, and it just obviously got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
Talk off pod about that, mate, because genuinely, we literally had a conversation about it
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Horrible. We just don't look at it.
I think you just got to be frugal and get people to pay your invoices is the two main things.
Frugal.
At that point, just before that day, I was owed nearly 30 grand.
Yeah, yeah. I remember you messaging me
And I was
that,
like,
oh my God.
in 15-ish grand worth of debt still. So I was like, if they actually do pay, if these people actually pay me now, I'm just at their mercy. I'm like, if you do this, I'm finally free.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been paid like
Full
in a
stop.
big whack like
30
that.
grand drops into their...
Imagine
the
30
account.
grand dropping into the account. I know
Oh.
you owed that, of course, but I'm just
That's the thing.
thinking.
Imagine seeing 30 grand drop in the account, which it didn't. It was like 20, and then seeing 15 of it immediately disappear
Oh,
and being
it's all
like,
gone.
I mean, yeah, but
it was there's like a sad feeling with that, but then there's also a feeling of like, oh no, wait, actually no.
I didn't want to dive
free.
into actual numbers, but you've said the word 15.
of the debt. That's what was left at the end. But total, I think at one point it was about 35.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
Shy. Good on you, lad.
And
Like,
You're in a place now where you're powering on. You've got these great big shows. You're working with these established artists. You're doing absolute bits, man. Like, couldn't be more proud of you, especially coming from where we come from, where not a lot of people
Amen.
do take a risk and do put themselves out there and do something unusual and different, like what
They
you're
really
doing.
don't. They do. It really makes me sad. A lot of people I've known are kind of they're still around there. I mean, I'm around there in terms of I live there, but a lot of them, but also at the same time they don't want to. A lot of them are real comfortable.
Yeah, that's it.
True.
There's a comfort to it.
I find Boston is real full of people that are real family orientated. Like they don't want to not be near their 46 cousins, that all live in Fenside.
some of
Real
my
people.
some
Real
of my
people.
family look at me like Lincoln is a magical place that they've never even heard of.
I've generally got mates that have not left like Spalding's as far as they've gone.
They
Yeah.
look at me and go, "Oh, you're a big wig now, living in Lincoln." I was like, "It's literally 50 minutes down the
Do you know
road."
one thing I do always
That's
get
crazy.
though when I see people that I've like known for years? They always go, "Oh, you still doing your DJing and that?" And I'm like, it's
Yes.
like going to Christmas with your nan. She's
I'm
like, "How's
sunny
your little
for
music
days."
thing
Disco,
going on?"
is your
And
disco-
I'm like, oh.
How's Ed's disco dancing
I
going?
was
What's
like,
it called?
I've not DJ'd for years, you know. But
Yeah.
no. If anyone does actually want some advice and a serious chat about, you know,
It's a bit about
That's
debt.
sweet, man.
but
That's
you
sweet.
need the context of what.
What's
their
your
life
debt
is.
company called? Ed's Dead Good
Can't
Debt.
pay will take it away. Limited. Paul Bohill works for me actually. Yeah, he comes
Fuck.
out and just punches people's heads in. And isn't he a criminal now? Isn't he? Didn't he get?
I don't know who this man is. Who's that?
From Can't Pay You'll Take It Away.
He's like the bold geezer from Can't Pay Take It
I've
Away.
never even heard
But I'm
of
pretty
this.
sure there's like he's had the bailiffs go to his house and bailiff
Oh,
him.
I'd love
How
to see that
ironic.
episode of Can't Pay Will Take It
I don't
Away.
think it's an episode of that. But I think it's documented somewhere.
I'd
It's a
love
thing.
to, we could turn it into an episode of it, couldn't we?
Should we just go to his house now? and just
Right,
be
for
like,
the
"Mate,
for the 50 Sniffs AV show that we're going to do, that
can we please.
I want to get that footage of him
Can we
getting
please?
bailiffed, and then we'll put that in somewhere.
Can we actually do that? Though,
I'd love that,
please?
man. Yeah,
Projection map the stump.
I'd love that. I need to borrow
Oh,
booze.
yeah.
3310.
I can arrange that for sure.
The 3310 would for Sniffs is iconic.
We could totally do that.
Right, let's talk off pod. It's been
We need to find a third member first.
Andy.
I know. I do know all the words, and I am from Boston.
We might have a.
Wait,
might have
we'll
a
give
contender.
Andy first dibs. Andy,
We have a
yes or no?
contender here. Well, we've got a new DJ.
No, it's all yours.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm busy that week.
Mate, it's
When is
been
it?
wonderful having you in. Thank you so much for
No,
driving
thanks
all the
for
way
having me.
here
It's been a pleasure.
and coming to chat to us, and for the support, and just for like filling us in a bit on what you've been up to. And anything else from you, David?
Where can people find your socials, mate, if you were to chuck them out?
My personal socials where I post some show stuff, some personal stuff is just at Edward Farmer on Instagram, and then my company one is at We Are Until Dawn, which is in my bio as well.
Yeah, follow
Link in bio.
follow both. Link in bio.
Like and subscribe. Link in bio.
I've got a website, but don't visit because it's awful.
I don't mind. I had a look at it. It's fine.
Help,
No, right, wrong
help
with
me.
it.
It's terrible.
I've got to do it at my website.
I think I made it in GoDaddy's creators.
GoDaddy.
Yeah. Oh, GoDaddy.
GoDaddy.
Stop it. Stop it. I'm bricked up over here. Anything for you, Andy, to finish off? No.
stay bricked up.
Don't go and watch Andy DJ. Don't talk to him. Don't ask him about his tattoos. Stay at home. Stay safe. Circle back next week.
Circle back next week. Love you guys. Bye bye.
Bye.